You should come around one night. Come watch your husband blubbering into his pillow. His big thing at the moment is how upset his parents are. Apparently, they all worshipped you and can't understand why you had to ruin everything. Why don't you go back to him? You're even beautiful when you're angry. The perfect woman. It's taken me 5 months to convince myself that you're not better than me. Why'd you do it? You fell in love as if you didn't have a choice? There's always a moment. I can give in to this, I can resist this. I don't know when your moment was, but I know there was one. No, I chose him. I remember looking into his briefcase, and I remember finding these sandwiches with the crust cut off. And I remember thinking, I would love this charming man who cuts off his crust. Do the right thing, Anna. That was my whole piece.
You take it to somebody new who hasn't done it yet.
Oh, okay. Do the right thing, Anna.
Oh, Ned. Sweet Ned. Speak to thy mother, boy. Canst thou not speak? Ah! Traitors! Murderers! They that stabbed Caesar shed no blood at all, did not offend, no, were not worthy but of this foul deed were about to equal it. He was a man, this, in respect, a child. And men need to spend their fury on a child! What's worse than murderer, that I may name it? No, no. My heart will burst if I speak. And I will speak that so my heart will burst! Butchers! Villains! Bloody cannibals!
You don't care about anything else. It's true. Poor things. Whenever they get to spend time with you, I see them running around, scrambling, looking for ways to please you, like beggars. And I watch how you manipulate them. Poor things. You manipulate your own children. You're such a bastard.
Come I to speak in Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. Yet, Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. He has brought back many captives whose ransoms have the general's coffers filled. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? Yet, Brutus says Caesar was ambitious and Brutus is an honorable man.
I wanted those moments, few and far between as they were. I wanted whatever time and affection you could give me, no matter what it cost me. I felt like you found comfort in me.
What does anyone wait for?
Let's go back. Now, lovely work. You know, see if you can use this lovely actress first. Right? Again, just like the exercise we were doing, when somebody gives you this crazy move, you just don't say, well, that's good, but I want to do this. I don't care about that. So you want to play off of what you've gotten first. Something that you've just gotten that I don't get from anybody else but this. Then it connects, rather than that was nice, but I want to do this. So the connection in any film or any play is what we're looking to get, that the camera and the audience is going to actually miss if it's not there. They know when somebody's not really playing off of something. they know when you're not really reacting, but you're not even listening. You go, my line, you see. These are things we all know. It's not like I'm not telling you things you don't know, but obviously it's things that we practice rather than done that. That was beginning. No, it's not beginning work. Obviously some of this is not beginning work. This is stuff we practice all the time. You advanced people. Yeah? So let's try that once again.
I wanted whatever time and affection you could give me. I felt like you found comfort in me.
What does anyone wait for? For something to happen? For anything to happen to make things make more sense? I wait for something. I used to know what that feeling was like. I've lost it. But I was waiting. Like, if you ask a question, wait for the answer. But if you ask the wrong question or you ask the wrong person, does the answer ever come?
Anything you say, honey. I promise I'll make it up to you and the kids as soon as I get home. I promise. Now, please go home and tell the kids that while I miss them more than anything in the whole world, I had to come straight here from the airport.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence, and catch with his surcease success, that but this blow would be the be-all and the end-all. Here. But here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases we still have judgment here, that we but teach bloody instructions, which being taught, return would plague the inventor. The seaman and to justice commends the ingredients of our poison chalice to our own lips. He is here in double trust. First as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, and as his host, should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself.
Yeah. And I always smoke pot with you.
All of you.
My pot, like, all the time. And I'm providing you schmucks with such, like, a crucial service. And plus I'm, like, developing valuable entrepreneurial skills for my future. and providing you with precious memories for youth. For when you're, fucking old. You should thank God you ever met me. I mean, I'm basically like the basis of half your personality. I turn you on to the Honeymooners, Frank Zappa, Ernest Lubitsch, boxer shorts, sushi. I'm like a one-man youth culture for you pathetic assholes.
A little bitch she is. Well, I've always known that from the start. No, that's not true. I flattered myself that she was fond of me. Nothing would please me more than to see her whipped. Really whipped. I don't care a curse what she thinks of my article. Well, not much. My literary conceit is proof against anything she could say. That awful sexual flair that women have for taking the stuffing out of men. I've mismanaged our interview right from the beginning.
Papa, no. Papa, listen to me. I love John, okay? I love John. It doesn't matter what you think or what the family thinks. John has done a lot for me. I mean, we learned how to cook together. We learned how to do a lot of things. I even taught him sewing. And you want to make me marry some other guy that I don't even love? I mean, just give John a chance. Just one chance. Just hear him out. I know we're different tribes. I know he's from another race. I have a lot of Indian in me. Okay. But I love John with all my heart and all my soul. And Papa, if you could just hear me out. I mean, think about it. We all are unity. We all come as one in this country. There's no division. It's just us.
No, I tell you. They made a doctor of me in spite of myself. I never dreamt of being so learned as that. And all my lessons came to an end in the lowest form. I can't imagine what put that wind into their heads. But when I saw that they were resolved to force me to be a doctor, I made up my mind to be one at the expense of those I might have to work with. Yet you could hardly imagine how the error had spread abroad and how everyone was obstinately intent on seeing a great doctor in me. They come and fetch me from the right to the left, and if things go on in this fashion, I think I'd stick to physics all my life. I find it the best. The best of all trades.
So, the day after I turned 18, I kissed the folks goodbye, you know what I mean? Hopped on the Trailways bus and headed for the big bad apple. Because I wanted to be a rockette. Oh yeah, okay. Let's get one thing straight. See, I never heard about the red shoes. I never saw the red shoes. I didn't give a fuck about the red shoes. I wanted to be a rockette because this girl in my hometown, Luella Heiner, had actually gotten out and made it in New York. And she was a rockette. Well, she came home on Christmas to visit, and they threw her a parade. A goddamn parade! And to twirl a friggin' baton for 2 hours. In the rain. Unfortunately, though, she got knocked up. Merry Christmas. And she never made it back to Radio City. So, that was my plan. New York, New York. Except, I had one minor problem. See, I was ugly as sin.
Whenever I go to a party, I feel like nobody likes me. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. It's like I would give up anything just to go to a party, but then when I'm there, the whole time I'm thinking about is like that no one likes me. And the whole time I'm there, I'm trying to convince myself to just like stay there and that people do like me.
Let me stop for a minute. Some really good work, Andrew, and everybody. Some really nice work. The reason I stopped is to make the work more specific. I'm asking you to, and maybe I didn't make this clear. You're not talking to everybody. Like, how many are in your play? In that scene?
Yeah.
How many are in that? How many? And who are they?
Yeah.
If I'm doing Henry V, one of his speeches, okay, you're the army, and so I talk to everybody in the army. But even in the army, there are different soldiers that I have relationships with. They're not all the same. There's the older soldier that, that has been with me maybe for many years, and then the kid, who just joined. So I see too many people kind of talking to everybody. That's kind of genuine bullshit. It's okay, I mean, you're talented, so it's good, but it's not specific. Because everything you do is hopefully specific to those three characters that are in that scene with you. How many are in the scene, Eddie, in that with Sammy?
Two young girls. One of them is the blind date.
Right.
And his friend,
Right.
who is the date of one of the girls, and the mother.
Right.
The mother is there,
Right, so you're
the
gonna
teenagers, and the mother is there.
Right. Who's going to be the mother, or who's going to be the two girls?
Yeah.
So it can be, as long as you know,
Yeah.
then you can play it. Otherwise, it's general shit. It's kind of like I'm doing this. It's my monologue. It's my monologue. It could be anything. Look at me. I can speak, and I have a good voice, and I'm professional. But it's not really going to give you the colors in that scene. That's, So if you have the balls to do a monologue, how arrogant you are. Because now you're not doing one character. In Andrew's case, he's playing 4 characters. He's playing his character, and he's making the other characters alive. So now he's got to see 4 people on that stage, including himself. That takes balls. You're not playing one character. And you have it easier today because you got real people to play with. Usually when you do this monologue, you have nobody but yourself. That takes balls to do it right. Where are those other people? And what are they doing while you're speaking? And how are you reacting off those looks they give you? That's your work, if you're going to have the chutzpah to do a monologue. Okay, try again, Andrew. It's lovely, but it's not specific. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, whenever I go to a party, it's like, I feel like no one likes me and no one wants me to be there. Isn't that, like, crazy? And I would give anything just to go to a party, and then when I'm there, the whole time I'm thinking about is that no one likes me, and like, why am I here? And I'm convincing myself to stay.
Women. It is a bitter thing to be a woman. A woman is weak for warfare. She must use cunning. Men boast of their battles. I tell you this and we know it. It is easier to stand in battle 3 times, in the front line, in the stabbing fury, than to bear 1 child. And a woman, they say, can do no good but in childbirth. It may be so.
She can do evil. I wept before that tall dog. I wept my tears before him. I degraded my knees to him. I gulled and flattered him. Triple fool. He has given me all that I needed. A little time, a space of time.
He's giving a fucking stump speech for thanks. His lies not only disrespect me and this family, they disrespect every single person he pretends to fight for. I'm thankful that I'm a free man, and that I live in a free country, and that I don't have to listen to some top-pants goon tell me what to do. Now my people, they may not understand all the words you say, but it don't matter what you say. Your lies will still be slimy.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I know you want something from me. I can tell by the gun you're pointing at me, but I have to tell you, I was at the doctor today, and he just put drops in my ears, and I can't hear a thing. What? What? Yeah, I don't hear anything right now. So how about we do this? How about we just act out what you want? Huh? What? I don't understand this.
Personal history. On Saturday morning, June 17, 1972, Howard Sims, the Post's managing editor, called to say, "You can't believe what happened last night." He was right. First, he said that a car had crashed into a house where two people had been making love on a sofa, and it went right through on the other side. To top this, he mentioned the fantastic tale of 5 men wearing surgical gloves being caught breaking into the headquarters of the National Democratic Party at the Watergate office building. President Nixon was in Key Biscayne, Florida at the time. His press secretary, Ron Siegler, dismissed the incident as a third-rate burglary attempt.
Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? When the poor had cried, Caesar had wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. You all did see that on the leprechaun I 3 times presented him with a kingly crown which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? Yet, Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure, Brutus is an honorable man.
Beautiful. Nice work, everybody. Please have a seat. Been standing a while. Been standing a while. Good for us, I hope.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me get out.